Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama. And today, this is going to be our New Year's edition. So, as we ring out 2013 and hello to 2014, we just want to say, again, thanks to all of our friends and faithful followers for all the support you've given us, all the love, all the great Facebook posts, all the great emails, all the great cards and letters. Truly, Omaha has embraced us as the hardest working horror host in Omaha. Again, I did receive some lovely Facebook posts from people. Particularly, I want to address two of them to our dear friend Stumpy and his little buddy who left those interesting posts on our Facebook page through the Haunted Hollow Omaha, and you know who you are. You know, I'm not going to spar with you guys in the Facebook comment section. You know, somebody's got to be an adult, and apparently you two don't even qualify. So I'm just going to suffice it to say with, you know, thanks for your message. Thanks for your messages. You showed me, I learned a lot from reading them. Now I know who I'm dealing with, and I won't forget that. So, on to other things. Since this is the New Year's edition, I have given Inferna the night off to go spend with her family and friends. We'll probably be joining her a little later. But I do have some good friends of my own here. Let's see, I have Mr. Beam, Mr. Walker, my good friend Rum Chata. Let's see, Mr. Cuervo, and my good friend Mama Walker's maple bacon flavored liqueur. You can't beat this crap, people. If you like bacon and you like booze, the best of both worlds right here. So then, now that that's out of the way, we want to bring you tonight's first movie. This is a great indie feature. It's called thecampushouse.org, and it was done by a really great indie filmmaker by the name of Lee Turner. Now, Lee has had a pretty impressive career, apart from being studying law and I believe passing the bar exam. He has appeared in several other noteworthy productions, particularly Trauma's The Wounded, and several others that he's been both in front of and behind the camera. Now, so we want to wish Lee well and thank him for allowing us to run this show on his movie, The Campus House, on our show. Now, because of KPAO's restrictions on our time format, and if you people don't like this, you can write KPAO care of either the station directly, or you can go through the program director, Chris, and the coordinator, Chris Craddock. You can find those by simply Googling KPAO Public Access Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm sure they'd want to hear your feedback. If you want to get us back to the full hour-and-a-half to 2-hour format where we can show you these full movies in their entirety, uncut, unedited, and unabridged, be sure and send them emails. And also the CTAC board does meet through the City Council, so you can check you can Google the Omaha City Council and find out when their meetings are, and you can go down there and voice your opinions to them. It's city government, people. That's what it's for. But anyway, on back to our earlier conversation. Lee Turner produced this film, I believe, in 2011. It's received very rave reviews on a lot of the festival circuits, a lot of the horror movie festivals, and some of the art festivals as well. To give you a little bit on the plot of the film, a reality show, I apologize for that, a reality show is reusing the old Berkeley House on the Decatur, Illinois University campus where a grisly murder was done 30 years before. The killer is apparently still out and about someplace and doesn't want the the members of this reality show, kind of a real world, you know, cameras everywhere, teenage drama, you know, Generation X-y kind of thing. This is all that crap. He doesn't want that being used, and he proceeds to kill the cast members one by one in various and sundry grisly ways. And there are really some really great features in there, and you'll see more of those throughout the movie. I don't want to give any spoilers away, so what we're going to do here is we're going to jump right into the movie, thecampushouse.com, here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama, as presented by Lee Turner. Enjoy. Welcome back, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry. What did you think of thecampushouse.org so far? Wasn't that movie scary? Didn't you like the great scenes of where the girl gets the poker rammed through her body, the telephone or the TV technician gets his head taken off with the machete, and the other great deaths that appeared so far throughout this movie?
Clean off the lens and come back in. I gotta take a whiz. Hey! Hey!
But don't worry, there's a lot more blood and gore to come, a lot more great and unusual deaths on thecampushouse.org, brought to you through Lee Turner, one of the stars and the producer of the film. Now,
Wherever you are!
to give you a little more, I've got my little fact sheet right here. I do apologize. Sometimes Brother Jack doesn't have enough time to research all this, and let's just say the holidays have been somewhat taxing on old Brother Jack. Well, to give you a little trivia about the movie, as I said, the producer, writer, and star of thecampushouse.com, with the two had roles in other well-known films. As I said, Troma's The Wounded and Stephanie Aldrich's Descend into Darkness. 2, Battle of the Undead. I'm sure Lee will have no problems finding horror roles once he has had a little more free time on his hands with his legal career and all of his studies, and we do wish him well on all those things. Now, this information might be a little dated. If it is, I do apologize in advance to Lee and my viewers. I mean, I haven't had a chance to, I have his phone number and I haven't had a chance to consult with him on everything, but we will be having him on our radio program on Blog Talk, live from the Monastery of Mayhem, as soon as I can get that set up. Also, I want to thank all of our listeners on that program. We have had a staggering response to the show we just ran a couple of weeks back. an evening with Janetta Joy. Janetta Joy, who you know is a big bust model, actress, cam girl, print model, and various and other sundry things. She also hosts the program on Blog Talk Radio. So you can check her out by Googling Janetta, that's Jeannetta, Joy, just like it's spelled, and you'll be able to find information. Also, you can go to our Blog Talk Radio page on our website, www.theangrybros.com, and that'll take you right to our show, and there's a link in there to her site as well. So we wish Janetta well and thank her for all of the great success that she's given us, and we had a great time talking to her. Myself, there was another horror host, Master Vile out of Poe County, Florida, called in to say hi, and ended up pretty much doing the entire show with us. So we want to thank Master Vile from Poe County. Now, to give you a little more information about the movie, the film is as I said, the film is very big on the festival circuit. It's also starting to garner some recognition in the home video market as well, and that's a testament to how hard the crew and the cast have worked to produce and get this film out. And we firmly believe that there is an audience for this particular genre of films. As a matter of fact, in today's age, where everything is cookie cutter, or everything is just simply a remake, a reboot, or a reimagining, it's great to see original concept horror movies. We want to thank several other directors. We brought our Christmas special through indiehorror.tv. And if you want to see this program in its entirety, you can go to indiehorror.tv. It'll be running in the coming weeks there. And you can go to our page on Vimeo. You can find that link through our website as well. Now we're going to get back to the film at this point, and because I don't want to give anything away, particularly the ending, and believe me, you are going to want to see it. I watched it and I didn't see it coming, so lot more blood, lot more gore, some really interesting deaths. TheCampusHouse.com here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Enjoy. Well, greetings, faithful followers. Welcome back. What did you think of TheCampusHouse.com? Wasn't that movie scary? And that ending, boy, I didn't see that one coming. Great movie, really well done, really solid. The cast and crew performed above and beyond as far as I'm concerned. Lee Turner did a great job in the film as the kind of big man on campus / group asshole, to put it mildly. And, every group's got to have one, so I think he filled that niche rather nicely. And he was the director and producer of the film as well. So, all around, kudos to Lee for this really excellent film. And if you want to see more about Turner's films, you can Google Lee Turner through IMDb or on Google search, and it'll take you right to his website and get you more information on his films as well. And we'll be putting a link at the end of this show to help you get there as well. Now, again, it's like at this time of the year, we want to give a shout out to all of our great friends. Inferna, Brother James, Lady Torrid, Ash, Sin, Gulia, if we can ever find her again, and other Gulia 1, 2, and 3, all three lovely actresses who played Gulia, Maddie Bright, Brooke Devine, and Kristen Stiles. Email me once in a while, guys. We'd like to get some other projects that we have some other projects that you'd be interested in, and we'd like to touch base with you. And with this being this season of the year, as I said, I received some wonderful messages from my supporters and fans in regards to the Christmas specials we did on Indie Horror. Robert Poole, the producer, director, founder, and owner, and guiding force behind IndieHorror.tv, was gracious enough to pretty much give us all day, on Christmas Eve and pretty much all night as well until like 8 a.m. on Christmas Day to run some of our favorite Christmas films. And we also hosted the running of several first-time indie films on Indie Horror TV and several other things as well. So we want to thank Robert for his belief in us and his faith in us that, you know, this project would go through. According to the feedback I've received, it's been a smashing success. Some of Indie Horror's highest numbers were because of what we did on Christmas Eve. So again, we want to thank Robert and for his continued support. I also want to take a moment to address a more serious issue. A good friend of ours, good friend of the show, and good personal friend of mine, Magoo Gelataher. Now, if you follow the horror host community, you would know Magoo by his alter ego Guru, husband, werewolf, and husband of Penny Dreadful 13. Another great, probably the only husband and wife horror host team out there right now, with the exception of maybe Halloween Jack and Halloween Jacqueline. But anyway, they run and host Shilling Shockers out of Salem, Massachusetts. A good friend of ours, Uncle Fright, is also in that area out of Fall River. Uncle Fright, happy holidays. You know, you want to please return my people to me, okay? Thank you. I really need them here, you know. It's like people don't want to see just me. They want to see the girls too. Anyway, we'll get that worked out in the coming weeks here. But Magoo is a cancer patient, and he's been going through the regimen of treatment, which does include chemo. And anybody out there who's had a friend or a loved one or is themselves a cancer survivor knows how physically taxing chemo and radiation treatments are on the human body and on the spirit, and getting out of bed in the morning can become a struggle. Also, we also know that in this age of Obamacare, thank you, Obama, this age of Obamacare, insurance costs are becoming heavy. More is being put on the individual consumer, and with this kind of an illness, obviously that's just multiplied manyfold. We're going to put a link to a project on a site called GoFundMe.com. Magoo is trying to raise $20,000. He's about halfway there, people. He's raised almost 10 since the project was started, and that is through the caring of myself and others like me in the horror host community, fans of the Shilling Shockers show, fans of Penny Dreadful, fans of Guru, the horror host community, horror movie lovers, and the Haunt, Halloween, and Fright industries have all opened up their hearts and their wallets and given of their time to post this on their shows, on their Facebook pages, to ask their friends, their families, their acquaintances, even their employers to spread the word about Magoo's plight and help him raise the funds that he needs to pay for his expenses and cover the additional treatments that he needs, which aren't covered through his insurance, and just help make this time of the year, this holiday season, a little more merry for himself and his family, as they've got more than enough on their plates at this, and with this kind of situation, money should be the last thing anyone should have to worry about. And we're going to be putting a link on that, and we'll be flashing a link here on directly under my picture, and oh look, there it is now. That will be, you can go to that site, or you can just type in Magoo Gelataher, or just type in GoFundMe Magoo or Shilling Shockers, and that'll take you right to it. And we'll be putting a link. There'll be a link here, and there'll be a link at the end of the show. Again, you know, give what you can, even if it's only a few dollars. Every little bit helps. And this guy, Magoo, is a great friend. I can't stress that enough. I've known him for several years, and him and Penny, Danielle, his wife, were a lot of my inspiration to become a horror host. You know, even if you don't like what I do as a horror host, you know, in this, this is your opportunity for all our friends out there to be someone's angel and help them get through this obviously difficult time. So again, I'm Brother Jack Angry. This has been the Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka Rama. I believe this is going to be episode 95 or 96. I'll have to check my numbers. But we're closing in on that big 100. And let me tell you all this, people. When we hit that big 100, we are going to have a party. Details on that will be announced. And we'll be running a special, I won't give the movie away, but believe me, you're going to like it. And we're going to have the girls in bikinis. We're going to have, there's going to be drinks. We're going to pop a bottle of champagne right here on the show and enjoy that. Again, and once we hit that, anybody who writes in asking for a photo, autograph photo of us, me, Brother James, the girls, we'll be happy to send that out to you. If you want an autographed promotional poster, we can get those for you too. If you want other great Angry Brothers merchandise, check out the Angry Brothers swag store. It's on Cafe Press. You can find that link through our website or just Google Cafe Press and then Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka Rama. It'll take you right to the site. Again, I'm Brother Jack Angry. From myself and my whole crew, Inferna, Brother James, Lady Torrid, Sin, Ash, and Gulia, all of the Gulias, have a happy new year. If you're going to celebrate, do so responsibly. Don't drink and drive. If you have a little too much New Year's cheer, as it were, call any number of cab companies that are working to provide you, the consumer, with a free ride home, or just pick up the phone and call a friend or a loved one. They might be a little mad at the imposition, but they're going to be grateful in the end that you picked up a phone and called and didn't risk your life or someone else's to drive home in an impaired condition. Well, with that being said, Happy New Year, faithful followers. From myself, Brother Jack Angry, and the rest of the gang here at the Monastery of Mayhem, let's make 2014 a way better year than 2013 was. And remember Brother Jack's 2 cardinal rules. 1, it's always easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. And 2, friends don't let friends wear lab coats. Red-haired hack. Loser. Stumpy. Anyway, gotta get that cough looked at. Good night, unpleasant dreams, and keep America on top. Watch Horror Host, y'all. Have a good New Year's and an even better 2014. Good night. 3, 2, 1, go. Great. Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with Inferna.
Hi.
And Sin. And we just wanted to take a moment to welcome our newest sponsor, Big Brain Tattoos in Omaha, Nebraska. Now they're located at 1123 Jackson Street, which is on the backside of the old market here in downtown Omaha. We hope you'll stop by and see Smitty, the owner, and Lenny and Jason, 2 of his best artists. And they will be happy to answer all of your questions and deal with whatever your tattoo needs are, whether you're just pricing a tattoo, you have a design, or you need a design. Lenny and his artists will be happy to draw that out and set it up to your satisfaction. And all of their work is backed by Smitty and his artists, so you'll never go away dissatisfied from Big Brain. So be sure and check him out and tell him the Angry Brothers sent you. And if you'd like to check his webpage out, it's www.bigbrainomaha.com.